Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for taking the time to stop by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. No doubt about that. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today, we have an Ohio beer. Oh, yes, indeed. It's from the Wolf's Ridge Brewing Company, located in Columbus, Ohio, and this is the 614 Lager. The 614 being the area code for Columbus, Ohio. Oh, yeah, this harkens back to a time when beers were made with simple ingredients. So we're going to see how this is. And it says light on here. It says light lager. All right, so let's go ahead and put it over here in our handy dandy bowl. We don't want any accidents. Yeah. Oh, we're going to use this special glassware, man. I bought this at the dollar store. Man, I bought this thing 10 years ago. And it served me well. Yeah, I don't know if you can read it. Let me put it. You can't read it. Let's see. Okay. Save water, drink beer. Now, some people who are not quite, how shall we say, educated is the only word I can think of. They're not educated. Yeah. They would believe that. They would believe if we're going to save water, we have to drink beer. Well, a lot of people out there may or may not know this story, but beer saved civilization back in the Black Plague because the water was so horrible you couldn't drink it, and if you did, you would have a certain death. Now, why did beer save civilization? Because beer was boiled, it was sterilized, it was pasteurized. Yeah, and even George Washington had a little recipe for beer. He calls it small beer. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was like 3% alcohol or thereabouts. Yeah, Google it. You can find it. And everybody in the family drank it. Yeah, everybody. Grandma, mom, the kids, everybody drank it. Yeah. So you could say we had a nation of alcoholics, or you could say we had a nation of people who survived calamity. Yeah, either way you want to look at it. Beer saved the world. Then cats came along before that and saved the world from rats, pestilence. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. But anyway, it looks like there's a slight haze on there. It's not a chill haze. It's a little bit of a haze because there's nothing coming off there. So it's a little bit of a haze and lively carbonation flowing up from the bottom. Beautiful golden color, made a bit of a nice bright white foam there. It's not going to stick around. I can make it look really nice if I put my stir stick in there. Let's get the aroma going here. Oh, now that's quite lovely. A bit flowery, a bit flowery. That's about all I get. Hey, I want to thank the brewers there at Wolf's Ridge Brewery in Columbus, Ohio for all the hard work they do, man, and they brew some great beers. Thank you so much for all your hard work and details to attention. Man, I've had some great brews from you. Many thanks. And thank you to everyone at home who's watching. You're really what makes the channel. Cheers. Oh, man. Now, you see, brewers know how to make a good light lager. It's just that the big brewers don't want to do that because they want to cut corners and put inferior ingredients in there and make it taste like a pile of sugar, whereas this one doesn't. Man, I'm telling you. Very smooth, very easy drinking. And like I said, if you want to make the presentation, you just put it in there. It doesn't take much, just a few seconds. Look at what happens after a few seconds. You try that with a macro lager, it's going to be flat as a pancake. I don't care what you do, man. I don't care what you do. Let's turn it around here so we can see it. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that lovely? See, this is what brewers can do if they use the proper ingredients and don't cut corners. The big macro lagers, they don't care. They're going to put the cheapest, most inferior ingredients in there, and they call it beer. And people drink it because they're accustomed to drinking it. They've been trained over the years to like that sweetness, that horrible sweetness you get. All you have to do is let that beer warm up about 10 minutes on the bar or at home. Man, after 10 minutes, that beer is undrinkable. You have to drink those beers ice cold. That's why there's a reason when you go by stores and they say ice cold beer here. Yeah, that's where the term comes from. You drink it ice cold. It's stored ice cold. Drink it ice cold. Matter of fact, put that sucker in the freezer 10 minutes before you drink it. That'll kill everything. It kills the aroma, the flavor. It kills everything. Yeah, if that's what you want, if you're trying to save a couple bucks, because like I said, you can go to Walmart and you get a 30 pack of some beer for $9.99. So for $10, for 30 cents a can, you can get yourself a good buzz. Is that what you want? You know what? If that's what you want, I'm not going to knock it, man, because we all got things we like to do in life. I'm not going to knock it, but it's not for me. I like this kind of beer. And look at the lacing. Look at the oh my gosh. Look at that beer. Look at it. You're not gonna find that on a macro lager. Yeah, if you've never had any beer from Wolf's Ridge Brewery out of Columbus, you owe it to yourself to try one. Now, I did get this beer from Rivalry Brewery. I'm sorry, Rivalry Brews online. I will put a link in the description box, and they're not paying me. I don't get any money for this. Don't think I do. I don't get one red cent. But I like to share with people where I get my beer. And as far as I know, they ship to 48 states. They don't do Alaska and Hawaii. Now, I could be wrong about that. Look at the website for yourself, though. They are located here in Ohio, and because I live about 45 to 50 miles from them, I get my beer next day, no charge on the shipping. As long as you buy at least 12 beers, your shipping cost will be minimal. I'm not going to say it will be zero for you, but it's going to be minimal. Yeah, I'll definitely put the link in the description box. Visit them. You could tell them Dr. Dave sent you, and they'll be scratching his head. And who the hell is this Dr. Dave guy? Ooh, yeah, because they don't know me from a bag of beans. But if enough people say that, we'll say, oh, maybe we should check this guy out. Maybe you should hire him. Yeah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, save water and drink beer, my friend. Save water, drink beer. Where do you think the beer comes from? Oh, man. If you like a light lager, though, you owe it to yourself to try new things. You will love this beer. 4.2%. Come on. Hey, with that said, my friends, life is short. I got to run out of here. But until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers.